So we should be, yep, alright. So this is my first attempt at this. I'm just trying to help out my friend here. So he is currently Plat 3 and 3v3s. He sent me a clip and I'm basically just going to cover it, see what I can help him out with. I just hit GC recently. I'm about 1540, 1550 right now, so just trying to help him out here. So without further ado, here we go. He is on Xbox, so I'm having to do it on YouTube, and it's not the best quality. So here we go. So immediately, um, just make sure when you are going for aerials, make sure you're at least just taking enough time to be able to hit them. That is something big about Diamond is aerials. So just make sure you are working on that. Kenny over here. Um, Alright, so, and then also, I did notice that he started us a little bit in, they're already one up, so let's see how this turns out. Um, I'm actually gonna unfull screen that. Alright, so once again, not taking enough time to kind of line up your aerial. It's nice to go fast and everything, but only go as fast as you're actually able to. And then right there, I mean, alright, so let's come back here a little bit. So, in this situation right here, you see your teammate has just completely taken himself out of the play, like he's gone. This teammate is still coming back. He does not know if he wants to rotate back, go for the boost, or challenge. So what your goal should be is you should just notice, hey, my teammate just kind of took himself out of the play. This one is not in the play currently. I don't know what he's doing. And all three of them are coming here to attack you. So what you should definitely be looking into doing here is just turning around, just going back, getting ready to make the save. That would probably be your best and safest bet by far, by far. So definitely just when you are third man in a situation like this, just try to stick to goal and save. Only go for a ball if you know for a fact you can hit it and at least buy your teammates some time. And you do get scored on it. Scored on for it, so I mean that definitely just goes to show if you are third man wait. I would definitely like to see you making better contact on the kickoff. Make sure you're hitting it straight towards the opponent's goal. And then this is the other issue. So far what I'm seeing is you just don't know when to make your challenge. You're either too early and miss the ball, or you're too late and you get beat. So, right here. As soon as this ball came back like that, you should have been going for it. You should have just been going straight up for it and everything. Just you doing this whole circle thing gave that enemy enough time to be able to come up and just completely beat you, since you just sat there and kind of waited for it and everything. So either when you see this ball, you have two decisions to make and you have to make a choice. You have to go as soon as you are able to, or you have to go back to net. That's your only two options. No waiting in the middle. This is no man's land. You will get scored on 100 times out of 100 times there. Alright, so it's your kickoff again. That was a little bit better of a kickoff. So you should be focusing on picking up all the little boost pads here. So right here, you should have cut up for that one. And you already see your teammates there, so you should have came back here to this one, which you also miss. And then it would have been fine to get that one. You would have already been at 36 boost here. You would have been perfectly fine to move up kind of and challenge this, which they just missed. You popped it a little too high, your teammates finished, so definitely not bad, but something that can help you out with just like shots like this. Just, I mean, you clearly can see here that it's a 3v1. Like, there's one enemy and there's three of you guys. Honestly, what I would recommend here is just, I mean, the angle you brought it in at was kind of rough in general. I mean, it worked out for you guys, so that's good and everything, but you should have definitely either hit it across to your team. That would probably be a little bit easier to score, or, I mean, you can just boom it right in. I mean, I guarantee if you would have just boomed it right on in there, you would have scored. But your teammate still scored, he backed you up, so still good. Good job getting back post again. Teammate should fly. Teammate was slow. Wait, you don't want to go here. You got a bad touch, so you got away with that one. But just in a situation like this, notice again, they're both way up there. This dude should have just had a complete boom right over your head off the corner, and then this guy should have came up and scored. But you got lucky that he got this bad of a touch and you actually did get a hit on it. So that is good. The other thing I would recommend, if you take yourself out of a play like this and you have at least a little bit of boost, just point your car downwards, just give it a little bit of boost, just get down to the ground a little bit quicker. Good job waiting. Teammate kind of cut you off there, but you waited on him and actually seen him there, which was good. Alright, good rotation here. So when you rotate back, I mean, you can kind of see your teammate's going to have a hit here. What I would really suggest is either cut right, grab these two pads right here and go right and just get ready for your teammate to hit it out this way. Or you can do the opposite and you can just cut right here, grab that pad, and you'll be over here. It's still having a little bit of boost and everything. Just like following those pads definitely helps out positioning and everything just in general. But instead you went straight down the middle, right where your teammate was going to hit it, and I mean, I honestly don't know how you didn't hit that ball. It's all good. Good job waiting back. Oh. It's all good. It's all good. Everybody messes up on the lip of that. You should be waiting. Both your guys are up. Good job. I do like the challenge and everything, not the best recovery. I think those are something else that you could really work on, just landing and going with your car again. Good job realizing your teammate was going to hit it. Seems like through this match you're just more and more realizing that your team, like where they are and everything. So, this situation right here. So your teammate's either going to get a 50 that keeps it right there, he's going to win it, or you guys are going to lose it. I believe your teammate back here, or wherever he is, I believe he was probably a little bit confused at where you were, because you kind of cut rotation right here by turning for that ball. You cut rotation, and you confused him. Because you already committed. So once you committed, you're out. You got to go all the way back here. You got to go all the way back here. And right here, you actually ended up bumping your other teammate a little bit and cutting off that one, which left him in a weird position, didn't know what to do, got scored on. So just make sure you're rotating all the way back. I mean, that is something I really can't stress enough. And then this just comes with time, kind of reading what they're going to do. But you can see he's already supersonic and everything. Like, it's a little bit clear he's going to just be hitting that off. I would have grabbed this pad and just turned. Just turned and got ready for the boom. Because look, if you would have grabbed that pad, you would have been probably about here now. Which then would have left you about here. You would have been there for the 50 or for the clear. Get works out. Your teammate's saved. Okay, I like it. That wasn't a terrible challenge, but you did kind of let yourself get beat by challenging that off the wall. But it's all good. Good job just backing up for that, realizing you were beat. Good job on that one. That was actually a good cut in rotation, so good job. Teammate passed to you. You were a little bit too far back, but that's okay. This is kind of where you're learning what passing really is. So, it's all good. And then did your teammate get a goal on that? Alright, so right here, you can see your teammate is coming back right here. As soon as this ball came out like that, I mean, yes, it is kind of coming straight down the middle towards your goal, but it's not a very fast ball, and you already seen your teammate come back. I would have just completely left it to him and let him do his own thing. I mean, that's what I honestly would have recommended the most. I mean, you have to start learning to trust your solo queue teammates to be able to really enjoy stuff. And in return, you have 30 seconds left, and you just wasted about 10 seconds by that hit. And then because it led to an awkward save, you wasted about another 5 seconds. I can definitely tell you guys are panicking because it's near the end of the game. Alright, so I mean, that's definitely really... Oh my. Alright, but that's definitely, I mean, that's not bad at all. Definitely just, whenever you are in the place where you can make a challenge, you have to decide at the very beginning if you're going to go or not. You can't wait around for a better opportunity. So, I mean, really just like, with this, you're the third man back. You shouldn't be challenging unless it is absolutely necessary, or until somebody gets behind you. Nobody's behind you, and that was not absolutely necessary there. So, I mean, definitely just focus on watching for your team a little bit more. Just notice where they are. That way you know if there's somebody behind you or not. And then second of all, I mean, the second thing that I've really noticed is your aerials. When you do go for them, you try to be quick, which is amazing and all, but you have to be able to connect those shots, or you're just taking yourself completely out of the play, especially with quick aerial that sends you across the map and spends about half your boost. I mean, you have to be quick in making those connections. So, I mean, after all of that, I mean, it's definitely not bad. It's just a few minor things. I honestly think you could get up to like Diamond 2. If you could just start hitting those aerials, just practice your aerials more, and just realizing where your teammates' positioning are and when you are third man back. I mean, those things will help a lot. And then the other thing, these two things kind of coincide with each other, so I'm just going to make it the third big thing that I noticed from you. Recoveries and the rotating back. So once you go for a shot, make sure you're landing your car flat, turning, grabbing pads, or if you happen to be near a big boost, grabbing the big boost and going back, but grabbing pads, and then just, I mean, your recoveries, I mean, you have to be able to land fast. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I really think you're a solid Plat 3, Kenny. Not meaning to roast you, just trying to help you. And if you think this video was rough, whenever I had Trevor do a video for me, it was about 38 minutes long for a game shorter than this. So, yeah. Uh, definitely not bad though. Just focus on your aerials. Just make sure if you're going fast, you're hitting them. Focus on your rotations, watching where your teammates are and everything, and then just make sure you're recovering good. And other than that, I think you'll probably hit Diamond 2, Diamond 3 this season. Just keep up the grind, and yeah, I mean, definitely thank you for letting me go ahead and do this for you. And yeah, I mean, I definitely hope it works out for you, man.